Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum and a very good morning. I spent the better part of my life in service of the Lord. I've sat with hard decisions. I felt a particular weight of knowing that how you decide will ripple far beyond the moment, touching lives and shaping norms in ways you may never fully see. And I've asked myself more times than I can count the question nothing defines every serious leader. Am I living this better than I found it? Not more prominent, not more celebrated, certainly not more popular, better, more trusted, more worthy of the faith placed in it by people who have nowhere else to turn. That question has never left me, and I suspect it has never left you either. Not if you have been paying attention to what this work truly asks of us. Because you know what it means to hold the line, and the line is being tested. You know the loneliness of a decision that is right, but not popular. You know the discipline it takes to serve the long term, when the short term is pressing in from every direction. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to say something directly about that experience. It is not a burden unique to any one of us. It is the shared condition of everyone in this room who takes their responsibilities seriously. And the fact that it is shared, that you are not alone in carrying it, is precisely why a platform like this matters so deeply. Leaders retire, and when they do, something goes with them, quietly, without announcement, that we can never fully recover. The wisdom of how they navigated a particular crisis, the instinct they developed over years of facing institutional pressure. That wisdom lives in memory, and when memory steps down, it is gone. This is what it is all about today. We cannot afford to lose that, and the people who built this initiative have understood that with a clarity I find genuinely admirable. The Tun Zaki Lectures on leadership and stewardship are not a ceremonial series. They are serious, sustained effort to create a living dialogue between those who have left and those who are preparing to lead, to bring experience and principle into conversation with each other in a space that takes both seriously. And the Leadership and Stewardship Research Initiative will do the longer, deeper work alongside it, building scholarship that is rigorous, honest, and directly relevant to the realities of leading institutions under pressure. Not theory for its own sake, but knowledge we can actually use, knowledge we can pass on. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to close with something I believe with full conviction. Legacy is not what you leave for yourself. It is what you leave for others. It is not the title on your door or a tribute at your retirement dinner. It is the state of institution when the next person walks in. It is the culture they inherit, whether it is more accountable, more transparent, more faithful to its founding purpose than the one you received. It is the evidence visible in the decisions and the norms and the quiet conduct of an institution, and the people who came before took their stewardship seriously. My late father, whom Tun Zaki knew personally, was a civil servant all his working life. Always reminded me that if you ever entered a grand office, which he did, never ever get carried away. Always think of the day you leave it, and leave a legacy that the country will be proud of. I'm proud to say Tun Zaki is a living example of this. So I want to say to you, to every person in this room who carries a responsibility, who has felt the weight of institutional leadership, who has asked themselves whether they are leaving things better than they found them, your work matters. The decisions you make in the quiet rooms, under pressure, without applause, matter. And the wisdom you have built through those decisions is not yours alone to keep. It belongs to us, to this community, to the next generation of leaders who will inherit what we built here and who deserve to inherit something worthy of their dedication. This is what, ladies and gentlemen, today is about. That is what this initiative is about. And that is why, when I asked to be here, I did not hesitate. I won't miss the world for it. To the organizers, what you have built here is significant. I hope you feel the weight of that today in the best possible way. To everyone in this room, I hope you live with a renewed sense of what you are here to do, not because of what I have said, but because of what this community gathered in this room represents. And those who will lead after us, the next generation of judges, jurists, when one day that clarion call comes, do not ask where to buy the boots. Just put it on and serve the country with the passion that Tun Zaki has.